All right, guys. Welcome to another Professional Goblins podcast. Mike, I haven't said Little Red Goblin podcast in 20 episodes now, maybe 10 episodes. On a
Been a
good
while.
streak here. But today is a
I
little
feel
bit
like I've
different.
never heard you say that.
Oh my God, then you're not listening.
I know.
I usually stop myself before I mess up. But tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're kind of doing a riff track of Pirates of Dark Water. If you guys have a copy, you can watch along with us, or you can watch along later and sync it up to your own copy of the show.
The DVD was widely distributed, I think, in the 90s. It's not hard to find.
No, you can get it on Amazon or something, I think. Let's
So,
see.
this was suggested, it was brought up originally by Savannah. Then I tracked some of it down. I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can watch this whole thing alone.
And yes, you can get it on Amazon for $29, it looks like.
I bet you can find it cheaper.
Yeah.
Got my copy down the exchange. It was cheap shit.
But still, you can get apparently Darkwater, Thundar the Barbarian, and the Herculoids for $85 or $86 as a combo pack. That's a combo pack that I would like to see, I think. All right, guys, do you want to get this started then?
Is Savannah back with us?
Savannah, are you with us now?
She said her internet hiccuped.
Ooh.
Curse you, Savannah's internet. She's up in the techie northwest. The internet should be amazing.
So, Mike, while we wait for Savannah, what have you been up to recently?
I used the Mists of Akuma rules to stat out all the Mortal Kombat characters from the first two games. So that was fun, and I was very satisfying too, because I managed to do it with a lot of Street Fighters.
Yeah.
And so now I'm wondering, well, what about Killer Instinct, Mike? What about Clay Fighter?
Mike, wait, you did all those superheroes, right? With Hyperscore.
Yeah.
So are we getting Marvel versus Are we getting SNK versus Capcom and stuff?
Oh God,
Street Fighter
I think most of the Marvel people would end up rocking a lot.
I mean, just give them a few levels over the other, update them a little bit.
For the most part, the Mortal Kombat characters came in at CR 10 or 11, with the exception of Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
Goro is only CR 11, which surprised me. I mean, I guess I could have made him bigger and tougher, but I didn't need to. I got everything I needed into the 16. So, finished writing all the trade war material, which is 35,000 words of stuff.
Only?
Yeah, and it's not totally done. I have Chris Rippey writing up. He actually is supposed to send me an outline Friday, I think, of
well, he should get writing or
Pale Master stuff.
Groveling because he forgot.
Well, it all leads up to the Pale Master, so I was like, well, I should just bring Chris in here, and then we can end trade war with the second part of the Pale Master trilogy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm launching Martial Magic, which is another alternate path book, because I love myself some Magus stuff, and I like myself some Magic Knights Ray Earth and whatever. Which really plays like a character class when you watch that show.
Oh, I got the Kevin Goosing bought my Atlantis stuff.
Yeah. I remember we were talking about that a bit. I have some things in his upcoming book as well.
I think you might also pick up another piece I forgot about that somebody welched on. So I just pulled all the IP stuff out. It's cool. It's if you have a hard time with the dentist, it is for you.
My dad's a dentist.
Yeah, it's teeth monsters. A teeth monster template, more
That's awesome.
It's creepy. Yeah, pretty sure Jacob will end up getting the order for it. He'll have a really good time with it.
What is she asking to do? Bring me into the order.
Bring her into the call again.
I think Link. Anyway, guys, I'm so excited because I get to actually, because we don't have our video on tonight, I can actually use this screen for all sorts of pretty stuff. Yeah, we're combining all sorts of magic and martial stuff. Getting a little column A and column B. It's kind of fun.
Savannah, what's up? Magic and martial stuff?
Yeah, that's my.
Yay, I exist. Sort of.
All right. So are we good to go for this?
Only 20 minutes late today.
That's okay. All right.
Yeah.
So for those playing along at home, we're gonna start the first episode. Are you two ready?
Yeah, on a count of 3.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. TVY7, remember that.
Yes.
Oh my god, I think you guys...
The nostalgic visuals.
Oh darn, I think actually I have a bit of
Oh
a
my
problem.
god, it's that guy who's not in Elfquest.
Yeah?
He's definitely not a missing persons case from Elfquest, we promise.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't want to get into this now, but I still can't figure out if that dude is... What his ethnicity is. Like the
exotic is his ethnicity.
I mean, like, I get that. I just can't tell whether or not there are any black people in this show, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I mean, there are some brown people in this show. I don't remember if there are any black people in this show.
Yes.
I think they're all like ethnically ambiguous, and that's kind of okay.
Yes, I suppose. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't know whether or not I should be upset or not. It leaves me so confused and conflicted.
Can you guys hear the show in the background for me?
Maybe a little bit.
I hear it somewhere.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that because my if I put in the headphones, everyone else can hear it.
They're like, don't make a new thing. Just take like a really tiny larvae and make it big. That'll be the creature. Jumps out. He's there. Art direction done.
Yeah, I like it.
Did he just get like he that's what happens if you fail perception checks.
See, this is what I'm saying. He's from Elfquest. Because like, what kind of dumbass lives in a White House and isn't prepared for that kind of eventuality, right? He's just standing there like a dope.
Good point.
Like some guy from Elfquest. When suddenly a wave comes in and knocks him over, like,
oh no, my meticulous plan.
I mean,
The thing is, though, this has better like animation than I remembered.
Elf acrobatics.
Yep.
I don't want to make this a show an entire case for him being from Elfquest. I'm going to stop.
I
buy it already.
Let's say yes, it has been proven.
Also, of all places to like raise your mysterious orphan charge, why a lighthouse?
It's symbolic.
It does sort of stand out, doesn't it?
So
true. I mean, if you're supposed to be, hiding your prince kid.
Spoilers, everyone.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, whoops. I'm spoiling this cartoon from the 90s.
I love the Pinky's
okay. What is up
so confident
with
in his masculinity?
Strangely geometric bone cage? Someone explain this to me, because I'm very upset about it. Everything else in this thing seems to be proportioned for like a giant creature, and then you get to this. Okay, we're gonna get more bone cage later. You're gonna see what I'm talking about.
So just as like a heads up, when I did Necropunk, I actually looked like density of bone. I don't think that ship could work.
Of course not. It's some sort of magic ship.
Well, there we go. It's magically geometric. Come on, Mike.
What do your keen elf eyes see? Only you can prevent forest fires.
Dun dun dun.
What's up with this glow in action? Motherfuckers put a glow stick on him?
Yes, that is the answer.
Oh my god. Oh, that's going to be one of my new characters. He's just going to roll around, sleight of hand, breaking glow sticks on people and being like, "You're magical!"
I mean, they could just cast fairy fire. I'm just saying. We have the technology.
Oh, yeah, then he's just straight gone. Like, I know he's supposed to have, like, disappeared, but I think he just, like the ocean took him away, and our protagonist is just like, he's dead now. And, like, off in the distance, just hear, oh, God,
this is my life.
It's probably those hallucinogens.
Yeah, that's what the glowing is.
Yeah. Also, that doesn't seem like a very well-adorned place. Like, find it difficult he didn't know that was back there already.
Yeah, I know.
Unless he was recently brought here from Elfquest.
Okay, so
That
true
is
story.
clearly
I
what
found
happened.
a hidden passage in the back of my closet today. Like a closet, like a hidden like shelf area, but it's a huge area. It's
I'm
like
impressed.
Old houses, man. It's awesome.
I keep finding secret compartments here. I don't think my grandma knows it's here.
Hmm. I mean, if
what's
you're not
that?
careful, you're going to find Narnia.
Yeah, but I don't
For
think
the
I would do
first-
so good there.
Well, that's why I said you have to be careful.
The first, 5 minutes of this character, I thought his name was Hitler, and I was like, that seems like a really strange
What?
choice.
What?
The bird monkey thing.
Oh, I think
I was like, wow, why would they name the bird monkey Hitler? It must do something really bad. And then I found out, oh, it's not Hitler. Your hearing just sucks, Mike. This guy.
again,
Yeah,
I
I
really,
do.
I really appreciate the pink he's got going on. Like he is really just in all the jewels. You know, he is really just really secure in his masculinity.
I mean, the dude has stitches on his eyeball.
You just heard him
He
say
should
it,
be
right?
secure as fuck.
It's not just me. He just totally said, Hitler, we had a deal. That wasn't...
Wasn't it Niddler, which is not much better because it sounds like something you like a
It
pedophile
is
does?
Niddler. It is Niddler. But
Niddler is in fact his name, yes.
Yeah, so
maintain
Niddler, but that
it
just
was
sounds
pronounced
like
poorly the first couple
something
of times.
that like a pedophile does.
Also, what's up with the
kinda.
baguettes on this fucking boat? Do you guys have any idea how the physics of baguettes work? Those things would be so fucking stale at this point. Are you serious? Do you have a bakery on that motherfucker?
Maybe-
I think not.
Let's say that
Yeah,
that is those are
they
some
have a
perishable
very
goods.
geometric bone bakery, Mike.
The Craftsman 400 bone oven.
Yup. I feel like that needs to be an Exalted Darkness thing.
Oh.
Except it, I don't know, specifically burns child bones or something.
Yeah, that could be a good
As
one.
one does.
The Baker of Evil.
Yeah.
Makes Twinkies
I mean,
and shit.
in,
He just
Curse-
tries to kill everyone with obesity.
I mean, in the Curse of Strahd game that I'm in, there's a hag that sells pastries made out of child bones, like specifically child bones.
And that's like on the advertisement.
What's that?
Is that like advertised?
I could see that, yeah.
I'm saying, like, is it advertised? Like these are child bone.
Oh, is it
biscuits.
advertised?
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't backwards about it. I don't know if it was specifically stated. It wasn't on the packaging.
Right. So here we go. Look at this fucking shit. Look at that. Look at the fucking
how-
symmetry of these bones. It's
Yep.
insane. No it's a fucking boxing ring.
And by the way, there are
I
giant
mean, you know they've got to be like made they're cast, like resin bones.
Right. This isn't so it's fake bone. All right. Now
That's why it
maybe
flips.
on that, on fake bone.
Yep.
The whole thing
Damn.
makes a lot more sense as fake bone.
Well, it's kind of like how most of the
Wait,
dinosaur
how big
skeletons
is
in
that
museums
thing,
are
the
just
ship,
cast.
that they can put those in there? Oh, that's pretty impressive. That a worm that big has to have issues. Like when it moves, it has to move the ship a bit. You know?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
also, what the fuck is that thing? Is that for turning the sail?
I guess
That he just
raising it.
kicked? Okay.
It's like a jig.
I'm surprised that's how they turn the sail. Look at me.
I'm surprised that this is what you're surprised of.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
The pelvis bone. Oh, that's what that is.
Yep. Yep.
It's hanging out in something's crotch right now. He just ran away with thing's crotch on the top of the ship.
Wait. Is he just destroying his own topsail?
He did just destroy his own topsail.
Best pirate ever.
Yep. That's how you know that he's secure. He is so into it that he's willing to destroy his own topsail.
That guy definitely looks like he is like a what the hell are they called? Not treasure fund.
Trust fund?
Trust fund. A trust fund kid gone bad. Like this 20 years down the line, he's got a huge gut, he's one eye's fucked up. Still got money, so everyone does what he wants.
I feel like that's John Ralphio from Parks and Rec.
Nobody's telling him that pink shirt looks horrible. It's like, man, it's weird. This Hitler character really wants to eat food. Like, I don't understand.
I'm refusing.
It's almost like you need food to live. Also, I'm still wondering about the physics that allow this monkey bird to carry this dude.
I was also thinking, because he's got to be like super strong, like stronger than Spider-Man strong.
Like, he has to be magic. Like, we've just got to chalk this up to magic, because just strength would not cut it, I don't think.
With how much he eats.
Tattoo on that guy's face.
What's that?
That's an unfortunate tattoo on that guy's face.
That is an unfortunate tattoo.
Yeah.
Guy got drunk when he's putting it on his face. Yeah, it's a straight line, Greg. Don't worry about it. Trying to hold the mirror at an angle when he's looking at his face.
He always has to stand at an angle to make it seem right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Fremen eyes.
Adamar awaits. Is this the bone factory?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, they have to make them somewhere, right?
It'd be a foundry, huh? Bone foundry. This is that guy from The Tick. What was his name? Dave?
No, you know who he looks like? He looks like the dude from Dragon Tales, all grown up.
Okay.
Oh, Ort?
I don't remember.
Ort something?
The blue one.
Yes.
I gotta admit, Elfquest's outfit there is pretty snappy.
Ord. That's what it was. O-R-D.
Ord. 30-story tall. Godzilla.
Yes. Also, I'm really wondering how he manages, like, the earrings are really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
On a lizard Godzilla person.
Look, guys, it's actual, like block text in your game.
I was gonna say, how'd they get, like, a typewriter up there? Look, that's really precise.
I think that's, like, what's it called? Like a arcane mark or whatever.
Oh, sure.
It's, like, heat activated.
Oh, no.
I'm really just wondering why he chose to appear as a dude if he was just going to be a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was his dad? Are you serious?
The Elfquest guy, yes.
Yeah, that's Elfquest's dad right now, right there.
The
big green dragon.
Wait, no.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So he's the guardian of the something or other.
Yeah. The Alamar.
He knew his dad.
Yeah.
The guy who dissolved in the seawater was his dad.
Right.
That's a really optimistic way of putting it. Like, I still think he's just floating out there, his corpse now bloated and eaten by sea life.
I mean, if it was his corpse, it sunk immediately.
This guy just jump kicked like 7 people at the same time. What the fuck? Okay.
There's a feat for that.
Were the elves in Elfquest really strong? I never read Elfquest. I don't know.
I have no idea.
So I don't think it's good to make as many jokes because I don't fucking know. I am more knowledgeable on Dragon Tales than I am on Elfquest, and I am not very knowledgeable on Dragon Tales.
Strong?
Same.
Savannah, you know more deep lore on Dragon Tales than I do, like character names.
I was big into it back in the day.
You know, He has a sword, but he hasn't cut anyone with it because it's TVY7. But he has tossed people into lava.
Yes. He's clearly a monster, frankly.
Let's say, as long as he's not on screen.
That is how they seem to judge it.
That you got undone by an arrow? Alright. Arrow pinned you to the wall, and it's over.
How inconspicuous, Nibbler. No one can tell that's Niddler, right?
No. Clearly, that is a damn good disguise check there, and don't you say differently.
It's at least a TC10. Look.
Also, I think whoever
FaceTime.
did this, the coloring, just really liked pink, which is
They
fine.
do.
I respect their choices, but...
But yeah, look, it is definitely not a character. What are you talking about?
I don't know if the colors are as together as they should be. Like I feel like Elfquest's like skin tone has changed 5 times since we started watching this episode.
I love how that is his name now.
I don't know what else to call him. I'm sure he has a real name, but I've long lost it. It's just
He does, and I forgot it.
Yeah,
I want to say it's Brant, something.
Brent from Elfquest.
Brent, yes. That guy from your sorority or from your fraternity back in college, Brent.
Sounds good. I like that he has, like, the ponytail in the front of his head and the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
He likes it both ways.
Multitask.
Party in the back and party in the front.
Yes.
I also like how he has different colored mustache and hair. This is 100%
Also,
stolen.
I'm going to point out that their go-to swear word in Pirates of the Dark Water is Aishatat. And I have been using that all week at the warehouse because I keep dropping shit on my foot.
Well, I'm not laughing
Or my
at your
fingers.
pain, but, you know.
Yeah, I noticed that he has some colorful phrases that he likes. I was not sure what to make of it.
So I looked it up. The villain's name is Bloth.
Oh.
That's like the word moist. I'm gonna bloth. Oh God. Get a mop, I just bloth.
Okay, what's the prince's name? What's
Ren.
Elfquest's name then?
Ren.
Ren. I don't know where I got Brent. Ren.
Same place I got Hitler and the monkey bird.
God, that is not a low
Hitler
level
the
like
monkey bird.
pilot check right there.
Whoa.
They must be playing in some sort of pulp setting because, like, jump kicking 7 people, like, crazy piloting things.
Yeah, that thing just appeared out of nowhere. That was like a high level teleport or something. It was crazy.
There is a thing in Skulls and Shackles that when you have enough, infamy, that you can teleport, like, your ship and its entire inhabitants an impressive amount away.
Wait. So they stole that ship, but she was stowed away on a ship that they stole?
She just happened to be doing that ship.
She was just going to stow away on any old ship.
Yeah. And this happened to be on her friend's ship.
Well, this guy's a dick.
So clearly, okay, what's the girl's name?
Fuck? That ship was not that big before.
I think the size of this is really, like,
Subjective.
irregular because we have, like, the giant death pit in the center.
That's not how that rope would have worked.
Nope. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, I don't think this is how any of this works.
She just, like, grease slid on a pole. Like, what the fuck was that?
A light of some sort. I wonder what it could be.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
It's
a
literally
cheap
like-
GM tool right there.
Yes, it's the what do you call it? These are the railroads tracks that you will ride upon.
It's called a quest arrow.
I actually did give players recently an item that pointed them to treasures, so I guess I was influenced by Pirates of Darkwater and don't even remember.
I
There we
literally
go.
used that tool once, and it was just like the arrow tells you where to go for the next temple because I'm not feeling it right now. Nobody really complained.
He is dead. He will never be back. Promise.
Yep, absolutely.
Character in the first episode just dies. No plot armor.
Off the waterfall and flying.
That was a
What
rational
the
choice.
Fudge.
Oh yeah, no, it's the coolest ship. I'm just saying.
I'm surprised we came through it safely. You just glided a fucking.
Wait, does Ren have these like talents? Like, does he actually like? Was he ever trained on a boat like this?
Okay, so I'm not even now. I think gravity on this thing is just whole different. The whole gravity is different. That's what it's got to be. Because
Also, you kind of have to feel for the pirate, like the bad guy, because he's like, "Yes, join me," and they're like, "Nope," and just steer right off the waterfall.
Yeah, the gravity here is definitely different.
Okay, that can account for a few things.
I still think that even with
Maybe
gravity,
the cool acrobatics.
Hitler there definitely has Spider-Man level strength at least. Nibbler.
Niddler.
Look at these things. They're just like flying right in. Like, this is...
They're like celebrating, and these guys are all like right on their heels. Let's go on an adventure. Guys actually trying to kill him.
Let's take a moment to absorb that. Oh.
For those playing along at home, we have finished the first episode. That was pretty magical, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's a word.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think I watched this when I was a real little kid, so I don't remember a lot of it. But I am definitely enjoying it. Like, the animation isn't as bad as like other things from this era, you know?
Well, Hanna-Barbera generally has decent animation. That's
well for its main shit. Like, I'm thinking about like Scooby-Doo has like recycled shit like every 10 seconds.
Oh, well, that's like 70s.
Yeah. This was the early 90s, right?
I think I meant it in the 80s too. But,
Yeah.
I have the wiki
I
page
think
here
so.
open because I want to. It was 91 to 93. Jesus, you want to hear an abridged schedule? I mean, I know it got like cut off, but like it canonically has 3 seasons and a total of 21 episodes split between that. It's like a 7-episode season. Oh, so it's like Netflix.
I remember being so bitter because it was on Toonami in the late 90s. And they're like, yeah, new episodes of Pirates of Darkwater. And then they immediately made it cut to this weird slow motion video of a cat drinking milk.
Yeah.
And like it was the whole thing was just a big fuck you, there will never be any more of this show.
Okay, so Frank Welker does a bunch of voices in this show.
That is terrible.
And
That
Tim
is a terrible
Curry?
thing for them to have done.
What the fuck is...
Yes, it was.
Okay, Conk,
Ugh.
the short, fat pirate who works for Bloth, he lost his leg,
Right?
is voiced by Tim Curry.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Holy
That's
shit,
a
what?
jump.
That is awesome.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Well, aside from the questionable art direction, specifically the color tones, because like that all just was. Normally, I don't notice stuff like that, but like that was a just jump. Not just like the skin, but like everything.
Yeah.
Oof.
It reminds me of like early DBZ stuff where the color tone was just all over the place. The palette just switched every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And in
And it's not
season
like-
2, Ayaz was voiced by Jim Cummings, who's like Darkwing Duck and shit.
All right. Are we ready for episode 2?
Yeah, right. All right, guys, we're
Yeah.
starting episode 2. Ready? 3,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
All right. I saw what you were doing, Mike, and I'm okay with it because it worked out.
You'd say this dark water looks suspiciously like oil to me.
I wonder if there's a metaphor there.
But it's like semi-sentient oil. It's definitely a pollution metaphor because, like,
oh yeah, like everything.
The pirate girl ends up taking a level druid later, and there's a bunch of life magic stuff going on. And...
Well, apparently it was a mini-series to begin with, and then they expanded it out.
Huh.
Did
Was
not
there ever
know
like
that.
a toy line?
Oh, I'm sure it's a toy line. It's a 90s Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
That's what I was wondering. Because like the lacking toy line might have been what sunk it. If you
Sunk it. I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
Ladies and gents. Dishonor.
Don, don, don. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Wow, that was a little bit of a janky animation.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just move the screen up and down.
Nice.
That's what motion is.
Very high level effects, guys.
Just shake it vaguely.
It's shaking, like, surprisingly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's not rhythmic at all.
And the water is not moving.
Nope.
My
And
sword
no
from out of
one
the wall.
outside.
Yeah,
has noticed.
I guarantee you, though, he's not going to kill anyone with that sword. Not on screen.
No.
0%
From
chance.
now on, my characters aren't going to sheath their swords. They're just going to, like, stab it into the nearest surface that's convenient. Inside, outside, whatever.
This is some Road Warrior shit right here.
Now all they need is a bard with flamethrowers.
Witness
But the guy
me,
who's going to
brother.
sink as soon as he gets in the water.
Good morning.
Woo!
Dude, they have so many fucking...
Really hope one of them has profession carpenter.
I don't know, they apparently repaired the boat from last time.
It's also gotten a lot bigger.
Yeah, I must have something.
Yeah, it has. Okay, so it's the dude with the green torn off shirt and the peg leg. That's Tim Curry.
Yeah, he's like a dwarf with a peg leg. You can't miss him.
Yeah, that's Tim Curry.
I'm gonna have to listen again because I did not notice that.
Neither did I. Thank you, Wikipedia. Man, she must be like Italian or something with all those hand gestures.
No,
I really want to see all these written down that I might incorporate them into my daily use. It's sort of like in Firefly where they use Chinese for their swear words.
I wonder if in the Chinese dub they use English.
Okay, so
Ooh,
wait. What's he doing at that wheel? Isn't that wheel for navigating the rudder and the sails are just stuck? Like,
No idea. Man, those are some beefy boys.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that turnstile in the middle of the one ship made no sense to me. Because, like, what was its purpose?
What did she just pull out? Like, from her back? From her hair?
Yeah, you know.
I think it was from her hair. Not that that made any sense.
Oh, when I had long hair, I kept weapons in it all the time.
We legitimately added, there was a female fighter in the SCA. We added a battle braid, too.
I'm glad.
It's like she had really thick hair, so it was down to like between her knees and her butt. So they braided it really thickly and put a big ring in it.
Well, they banned like really long hairpins at one point.
Yeah,
Lecherous dudes were getting stabbed in the hand.
I'm really upset at their misuse of Tim Curry.
Oh, they just didn't want to pay for that voice line right there.
I mean, he does show up a lot, if that makes you feel better. Oh yeah, let's go for this weird bone island. What could go wrong?
Good. Everybody
Well, maybe
We're gonna
there's no
hit something.
bone
Everybody,
factory.
quick, fight over the controls.
There's just like a huge island made out of bones that everyone goes to and carves stuff out.
There we go. It's where they harvest
God, those are some
for
really
the
beefy boys.
bone factory.
The bone quarry.
Yes, there we go.
His skin is the color of
two
yogurt.
bone chips? Oh, okay.
Like
these-
actual yogurt.
Oh. Good lord.
You know what the best thing would be? Is if he was just fucking with him the entire time and had no idea where it was.
Yep.
Yes,
As soon as
he's
he got
Myler,
like
he's
close to
oh
one,
my
he'd be
god,
like,
that's artifact. The Maelstrom. Whoa, what's up, dog?
Oh,
Wait,
that guy's mustache game
Yeah.
is
Everything about
Strong.
that guy is strong.
it goes into his it goes
yep.
from his hair to from his mustache into his hair with beads on them somehow.
Bleeding edge. Bleeding edge of nautical fashion.
Also, the ship opens because that makes sense. It's also ginormous now.
Wow, those eyes just got really weird for a second. Ren's eyes just got like.
I think you just saw a portal to Elfquest.
Oh, there we go.
Don't worry, it'll be repaired next
I've
episode.
lived in a lighthouse all my life. I definitely know how to sail this ship.
Well, apparently he also knows how to fight and like do acrobatics and like fly stuff and everything else. So whatever.
He must have some weird like plot token background or
Oh
something.
yeah. Okay, I just gotta point out that Bloth has 4 teeth. That is definitely Tim Curry. I love the like 90s like
so
animated show like hand gestures where they have to be doing something at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a hippo. 4 teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, Niddler.
It's not just me, right? Like it does. Okay.
I don't hear it, but now it is just sort of stuck as a thing.
What?
The monkey being named Hitler.
Oh yeah.
All right, who has dark vision?
Everyone but he. Oh God.
Oh snap!
Oh, yep.
You know, we were talking about like skin tone in this. I think this is an interesting interpretation of like a different world. Like the skin tones aren't Earth. You know what I mean?
Are these Morlocks?
Right.
Oh God, they're huge too.
Yeah, like when I said Morlock, I meant the classic Wells. Although those were furry, weren't they? Didn't they have fur? No, the things they ate had fur. Yeah.
I'm just saying this is what drow should look like. They should be the whitest people you know.
Yep. Albino.
True.
Yep.
We did a half race book, and those are some eyes right there. And we had if an elf and a drow had a kid, it was always albino.
Makes sense.
It'd be much cooler if this was all just like really inbred descendants of the guy from Powder.
I mean, we don't have evidence that it's not.
I mean, you can always have that as headcanon, man.
They all look extremely alike. Like, definitely don't look healthy.
No.
Maybe they're clones.
Their neck is like crazy.
Inbreeding. That's what I'm saying. They got a royalty thing going on. Like, this whole world is just refugees from forgotten intellectual properties. Elfquest, Powder.
Wait, does that mean
Yep.
does that mean Nibbler, Hitler, whatever we want to call him, is like one of the flying monkeys?
From some like bad
Yes.
anti-Nazi
Yes.
propaganda. It's weird.
They got a Darwin's Finch thing going on, so they got all tropical colored.
Whoa, look at those ears. There's holes.
Oh, they're like tubes.
Like, when I first saw them, I'm like, oh, they're actually people. And every like scene, I just am like, oh god, they're not. They're suddenly not in a more and more horrifying way.
Now I'm starting to think that guy was black because he was the only person that was handcuffed for that entire thing.
Oh no! I mean,
Bunch of white guards just handcuffed only one person. It was that guy. So he had to be black, right?
It had to be, of course.
now we know.
You ever notice that,
also, how did they just have all of this prepared?
Just in case they have, plot-driven adventurers come in.
They just took the food from somebody else. This is more important people are here.
I guess you don't get to eat.
Yeah.
like 2 days later, she's like, "You guys hungry or anything?" They're like, "No, we're good." I am.
It's fine. You're more important than us. We don't need food.
That looks stealable, and not at all. Blocked.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't even have hinges, so why would it have a lock?
She's like, I don't have to worry about it. The guards are busy watching that other guy. I can just go about my business.
Go, Tim Curry, go.
Oh no! Oh, here comes Tim Curry. He's really agile for a dude with one leg.
Gotta be.
Also, I'm pretty sure that his peg leg is like a trick peg leg. Like it has some gadgets in it at some point.
So he's like the Green Arrow of peg legs.
Yes.
Green Arrow eventually
go peg leg spring jump.
Yes. Why? I'm telling you, the Amares loved pink.
Yeah,
new robe, pink. New character, pink.
Oh, the big boys again. The beefy boys.
Oh.
I will give them credit that they actually did show them getting, repaired by someone who knew what the fuck to do.
Yes.
God. All that inbreeding fucked those guys up real bad.
Yep. Man, they 180'd real quick.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from dumbass, non-diverse genetic line? I don't know how else to say it.
I mean, fair.
They're still living in caves. They can't be that smart.
So inbred that
I don't think there's a direct correlation between caves and intelligence.
Okay. Give me that.
He's got one of those, what do you call it? Like the cholies or whatever?
Patchouli? Spice?
No. A choli is it's a type of top. It's it just covers the breasts and the shoulders and
a halter top?
Yeah, but it's
a crop
top in belly dancing.
There we go.
I'm thinking Tim Curry's just rocking one of those.
I mean, if you've got it, flaunt it.
I guess he's got something. He's got at least 2 teeth.
Also, they're suddenly pink. They are no longer albinos. They are suddenly pink.
Did they fire those off the ret? Oh no, he clearly has something underneath it.
Does Hitler have white or pink wings?
Pink, I think. If you're going to guess a color in this show, you should guess.
Wait, rip his clothes off.
Yes, that is the answer.
Right now, Ren. Discover the treasure
I
within.
really want to use that excuse now. I want to run a Fifi character, and it's like, it was a gift from my mother.
I don't want to blame that guy because they persecuted him unfairly. So as far as I'm concerned, this is fair game. Like they already cast him as a criminal.
That's fair.
You know.
I mean, they're not chasing them because he sold gold plates. To be fair.
Yeah.
Why do they keep trying to stop the person who's driving the ship by force? This just seems like the worst idea. Guys, I'm driving the car. Let me just punch you in the jaw. That'll make this
these
better.
ships look like they handle like cars, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precision turning here. Dude, he just threw both of them with like a shoulder nod.
Yep. I don't know what his class is. It's definitely not one of the core classes.
Protagonist.
Yeah, he's
that is clearly it.
Gary
Because
Sue?
Ponytail Dude is clearly like a fighter with maybe some rogue in there.
So Slayer?
And the Pink Lady is a rogue who eventually picks up a level druid.
We'll call it drunk, like druid monk. I like how they have the wrist crossbows.
I mean, they're drow, I'm telling you.
I'm sticking with inbred powder descendants.
Why not both?
I mean, there's no reason why they can't be both. I'm just saying.
Inbred drow?
Yes.
You know, is this going to be one of those shows that are like, we're pirates, so we don't steal?
Yes. I mean, to be fair, I don't think they go around calling themselves pirates, which is funny for a show called Pirates of the Darkwater.
Well, what if it doesn't refer to them, but it refers to the, like, you know, Bloth's guys? They're the villains.
I mean, they're clearly pirates, probably. I don't know if we actually see them doing a pirating.
Maybe
But, you know.
technically, they're going around looking for treasures.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pirating. It's a very
Oh,
piratey
suddenly
thing to
meat
do.
cleaver. Also, I'm really digging the ab windows on these guards.
They are all ripped.
But they have an 8... I'm
Apparently.
counting it. They have an 8-pack.
All
don't even-
guards
It's
must
their-
do 1,000 sit-ups.
It's a
every
mutation
day.
from their strange inbred
Even
morphology.
the Beefy Boys, 1, 2, 3, 4... They have
All these dudes
They
are
have
mad
10
good on their
packs.
sit-ups.
My God, the Beefy Boys have 10 packs.
Wow.
You just have to keep
I'm telling
going.
you, that's
Yep,
a
we're all
minimum-
jumping into the water now.
Minimum of 1,000 sit-ups a day. Except for this guy, who for some reason does not have to do all the sit-ups. I guess because he has a peg leg. Even though that-
Hey, he's got the nice hat. He doesn't have to do the sit-ups.
Oh snap! You just
That's a
got
good-
knocked out.
Okay,
That's a
yeah,
good question. Why didn't they take the gold plates?
And then they knock
Like-
themselves out. Okay, good. What did you come for then? 1 gold plate?
They didn't even come for that. They took 0 plates.
No, they took like
oh
a. Didn't he?
That gold plate though is floating.
No, one
Yeah.
of his. I can find it by shining my amulet at it. Artifacts. Seems like you'd want to wait till they were all around before you took it.
Really, why did they bother going in after them if they were just going to surround the bone quarry? Twist
Oh,
my
cool.
soul? Is that what he just said?
He said, "Twist my soul."
That sounds painful.
You know, there's a really, 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 really racist joke that I think my grandpa or my dad told me that I will not repeat that involves that line.
Okie doke.
I see.
So that just sent me in a really dark direction, and the Hitler thing makes a lot more sense.
Oh.
Look at the
Yeah.
Fremen eyes. Look, they're all blue. Top of the morning to you. What are these guys? Just like, is he Irish now?
Yes. He has red hair. I would never have guessed in a million years that that's Tim Curry.
Yeah.
I like that one of them has like
Oh,
what's it called? He has a mustache with like dental floss like thickness. That guy like did not have anything to do. He's got thrown. for whatever reason.
Well, that was an abrupt fucking ending.
It was.
Holy shit.
Is that Blob is like grabbing a guy? Whatever. Next. But yeah, so yeah, we've just finished the second episode, and I gotta say, yeah, the show holds up. Like, it is goofy 90s whatever, but like, I don't know, it works good.
Yeah.
Not your thing.
I mean, I don't even know. I don't know.
It
It's
is
so hard
pretty
to-
awesome.
It's wavers so much. It's like, how many project managers were involved with this, or directors? Like, how many? It was just the one, right? Like,
Directors,
so.
let's see. There
Yeah,
are 3
bipolar or
executive
something?
producers.
schizophrenic, or like. I
Oh,
don't
you know what's
know.
cool though?
Hmm.
This is the same group basically that did the same guy who did American Tail, like Fievel.
Oh, Fievel Goes West and all that jazz.
He also created the animatronic Chucky doll.
Oh,
Diverse set of
that's a
skills
strange
there.
resume.
Also, the dude who does Mantis, the dude with the connecting mustache hair thing,
Yeah.
is Peter Cullen, who's Optimus Prime,
Which Optimus Prime?
the good one, and also Eeyore and Monterey Jack.
Did you guys see the
The more
trailer
you
for the
know.
new Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah,
They're the
all the
creepy
feels,
as
man.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm about it. I'm about that. Give me that creepy Winnie. Give me that creepy Winnie.
I'm glad.
Did you see the Transformers one with Bumblebee?
No, I heard a lot about that.
I'm one of those like fool me once type of things for me. I don't know. I want it to be good.
Is Michael Bay directing this one again?
No.
Oh, well, then maybe you have a chance.
All right. So we're doing one last episode.
Let me refill my soda, but yeah. I'll
All
do
right.
that
And I will refill my tea. Oh,
one. Excuse me.
classy, Mike.
So if I'm thinking right, we're doing one more
Yeah,
question
we're
mark?
doing the third one.
Cool.
So yes, guys, if you're listening in on us, this is the third episode. We are not starting it yet, but
This is the intermission.
the intermission, yes. You know, I think we're getting up. You know, like movies keep pushing forward in length.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's gonna come a point when we're gonna want them to get like an intermission.
Ooh. I feel like that would be terribly fancy. Are we fancy enough for that?
No, I mean like the next time someone does like a Lord of the Rings level like movie,
Oh,
Like, get
fair.
an extended cut of like Two Towers, put it in theater, have it like the 3-hour cut or whatever, and like an hour and a half in, let people take a piss for the love of God. I for one cannot wait till like relatively close streaming occurs, like go to the movie theater and play premium for the premium service versus like 2 weeks after launch, like get it streaming for like similar price, but you know, have your friends crowd around.
Mhm.
I want to watch stuff from my home.
Same. The less I have to leave my house, the happier I am. Usually.
Well, okay, the theater here in Great Neck, New York, is like really janky and small and terrible. They have the worst setup. Okay, who puts a staircase in the middle of the theater?
What?
The entrance is in the middle of the theater, so there's no
That's
center
weird.
seats.
Fancy people.
Shitty people.
Apparently.
Fancy old-timey New Yorker thinking.
Ugh.
Where we're gonna put the seats, boss? I don't care. Jack, you just figure it out. We've got things to do. Bam.
God.
You do realize that like 40% of what you're looking at in New York is that mentality, right?
Yup. And
Yeah.
and best part
I mean,
is
I've never
they
been
were
to New
they were
York, so I
designed
cannot speak
back
for it.
then
that's
too. Like they were like the shit that's out here is like was designed in like the 60s.
Yeah.
This will be very very stylish. Let's go ahead and do this. Put it here and it's functional. It works and it's just terrible. But whatever.
Okay,
All right.
so
All right, third
So-
episode.
I'm ready for whatever Elfquest refugee can throw at me.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Number 3, guys. All right, 3, 2,
2,
1,
1.
go.
I'm gonna say the music's pretty good.
I can do
I'll
it.
give it that.
We're 3 episodes in and we haven't seen the Dark Water yet.
It's true.
We have
There's a lack
pirates.
of
We don't have
dark
dark
water.
water, though. Come on up, buddy. Hop up. Come get a treat. Sorry, my dog wants to join me, and he's barking downstairs, so I'll give him a command to come up so he can get treats for following my command. If it makes any sense.
Steph has been gone, and the cats are very pleased with all the quiet and peace and like not getting forced kisses, basically.
Well, you don't kiss your kitties?
I mean, when they want to hit butt, but I don't like force it on them. Steph has no patience, so she just picks them up, and
Kitty boundaries are important.
I respect them, and they're enjoying that right now. They'll be excited when she gets back. They definitely want more attention than I'm giving them, so
Yep.
they're mixed minds.
That yellow one looks a lot like the thing from Tarna, the Targaryen, and what's it? Not Targaryen. The Tarakian in Heavy Metal. It's one of my favorite movies. It's so bad, but so good.
Those are some of my favorites.
It's one of the few
Also,
movies
it
I can
has
watch.
just occurred to me that their ship looks like a hummingbird.
Fire and Ice, is that what it's called? Or Ice and Fire?
What?
It's a Bakshi barbarian movie that I really enjoyed. In the Conan kind of feel. Ice and Fire or Fire and Ice, it's one of those.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, the animated thing?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I know of it, though.
Oh, yes. I remember there were like glaciers turning up,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy totally looked like he was having an orgasm while the glaciers appeared. I've seen it.
Yeah, but if you watch Heavy Metal, you can watch people actually having orgasms.
Mm.
Because it turns into a straight porno twice.
I mean, I don't see why we should have to choose, Scott. Come on.
Hang on, guys, 1 second.
What was the
Grandma, I'm on air.
we did
What's up?
one was that there's like rockers and
I'm on air.
it's a really good 80s singer was involved. Everybody was like animal creatures.
Sorry, back.
I can't remember what that one was. That was good too. All the Bakshi films are fucking amazing. I wish this was a Ralph Bakshi.
She has some serious shoulders, I'm just saying.
Hmm. She's so sneaky. I swear, until proven otherwise, I'm going to say that she was the inspiration for Nami from One Piece.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can draw from for that, but yeah.
Oh, One Piece. What the fuck does she have to do with hamburgers?
See, I could never get into One Piece. Like, I tried a few times.
I was for a bit, and then, spoiler alert, everybody, Ace died, and I just couldn't.
My brother was into it, and I just let him have that one.
Let him have
I
it.
tried. Like, I read a bunch of the stuff. I even tried watching the show. I even tried watching a bridge series. Like, it never caught me. I guess I'm also kind of like not a pirate guy.
Are you a ninja guy, Scott?
More than a pirate guy.
I was a Skies of Arcadia guy. That
Fuck
guy,
yeah.
Fucking the shit.
You know what's really shitty? Like, you can't get Skies of Arcadia anymore.
Oh yeah, I ended up selling my copy for like 100 something.
Dude, you cannot get it anywhere, and you cannot. That's a crazy hat.
I beat the shit out
And
of it.
you can't even
Side
emulate
note.
it. Like, there's not even a good emulated copy of it. It's like lost.
That's weird. It always kind of throws me for a loop whenever things like that are just lost.
And it's such a good game.
It was a really good game.
I was really excited in Valkyria Chronicles when I saw, like, Vise and them just show up. My headcanon is that that the planet that Valkyria Chronicles is on is just the destroyed Earth. Like, repopulated or something.
It's definitely not certain until you see the destroyed Statue of Liberty, though.
So that's my herd Niddler.
See, but if it was Hitler, then this whole slave thing that's about that, like,
Would be payback?
this thing makes me so confused. I'm so conflicted with this show.
It's actually it's like a really cool like aesthetic going on too. I like it.
Aha! I told you it was a trick, peg leg.
Oh,
What the hell is that even?
what the fuck?
I don't know
Wow.
what I was
Wait,
even supposed to
I would
do.
ask how the aerodynamics in that work, but I don't want to try to think about it.
No, I've figured this out. The gravity here has to be at least like somewhere between
Is that a
2/3
slug
and
man?
3/4 Earth gravity.
Niddler has no emotion on his face. He can't emote.
I know his eyes. I mean, the beak doesn't help, but the eyes. Must be why they gave him eyebrows.
You got
Probably.
that douche hipster goatee. All right.
That character's design is really uncomfortable.
I think it's meant to be.
What the fuck is this guy?
I don't know,
Ooh.
but he has like 6 teeth.
My theory is that he is an anglerfish man.
Ah, that's a good theory.
Yep.
Sorry.
He's ready.
He has cloaked figures.
Oh,
Oh, whoops. Ew, what was that? Oh, that,
Oh,
oh! So it was like a
That was
rust
nightmare
monster variant, but acid.
acid slug.
Kirk has joined me when I laugh. We'll see how this works. Oh, shit. Never mind. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Ow. Okay, dog. That did not work good. Got it. Goodbye. He may have headbutted my jaw. Oh, God. What can he... His face can do that?
I guess they can.
Also, that one had teeth.
Yes.
They clearly have teeth. But Nibbler doesn't.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure why some have beaks and some apparently have teeth.
Why
That's
can't
just...
these guys like undo the ropes holding them closed? Like,
Yeah, they have thumbs.
right? Like if somebody has to fly down from the outside to undo your rope, like what the fuck are wrong with you, man? Like,
Yeah, they
Oh,
definitely
I
have teeth.
remember this one. Yeah. So monkey birds are reproduced like bees. Film at 11.
Wait, are you hinting at the possible existence of a Niddler-based pornographic film?
I was not, but I am now.
baby, your sex tape.
You know, with a name like Niddler, you can come up with a few good titles.
That's true.
Niddler niddles the queen.
Ugh.
It's like the word niddle is like Smurf.
Oh, yep. Yep. Headcanon accept. Yep. Performance check.
Excuse me.
They have a lot of whips and like flails that are not really good for like inflicting pain.
There's clearly some fetish stuff going on. Like if you look at the Beefy Boys and
Yup.
their like many leather straps.
They're
and,
harnesses that clearly clip onto something.
I mean, what they clip onto ultimately is peg leg dude. Like he uses it to ride them around or something.
But there's some
but
other like
maybe other-
knees too, like on
I
their
mean,
legs.
no judgment, but someone clearly has a kink.
Fat little piglet can run. Wow.
He's also only got 3 toes.
Yeah.
Wait, that means he only has 3 toes in his good leg. Is he missing 2 toes?
Is this a Yakuza type situation?
Maybe. I mean, every time he gets thrown into the creepy worm thing, he apparently loses some bits. You know, I'm glad that worked for the bad guys for once, because
Yeah, I
I feel
know.
like that always works for the heroes.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to chop anything with it. And then she's
Oh!
fucking Look, they're playing D&D.
Strength check.
Like they're like, we should use our weapons. No, never use our weapons.
Watch this.
Why are a bunch of Frenchmen here?
Maybe you're right. I will concede that maybe she's not rogue. She's a monk with roguish tendencies, and it's like a key ability.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and just knock down doors. Dramatic entrance. That's what it's called.
Motherfucker's like very high concept graphic art. What is on Angler Man's sign? Did you see it?
I I'm not sure.
It's a
what
weird
it's,
red scribble.
Hey, good shot of this motherfucker. That was it.
Yeah, you would not want to use your weapons.
Wait.
Wait. This dude has jump kicked 7 people and she jump kicked down a door. And a few dudes with swords are like scaring them.
I mean, their weakness is clearly halberds.
Look how ripped everybody is. They've all got huge strength scores.
I'm telling you, they're just whoops. Like they're playing some sort of like pulp thing, because if the gravity's light, then they shouldn't be that ripped.
That's true. Maybe the gravity changed because of the dark water.
There we go. So did it change and make them better able to like jump and stuff, or did it change and make them more ripped?
Why not?
Change to make them better, more jump and stuff. Like, it used to be higher gravity, now it's low gravity because of the dark water.
But that would also imply that, like, Kirk, leave it. Their biology wasn't adapted to the high gravity amount, because then, so it means it had to have shifted to it and then back, or else their biology wouldn't be ripped. It would just be normal. Then again, what is normal for these people?
There are many questions.
And why are there various species? Like we saw, like Gopher Man walking by earlier.
Yeah, that's.
Ooh, hard pass. Was he drinking milk? Is that what they're implying?
It's frothy milk.
This
Maybe it's
kinky
like
bastards is probably
milk?
just monkey bird semen. Let's be honest with each other.
Ooh.
Headcanon accepted?
Nope. I reject this headcanon.
Well, it's in your head now,
Sorry,
so...
Savannah. I'm surprised that we got into the 3rd episode before you're like, no.
Me too. Also, how is that guy's hair? Not him, but like this guy. Like,
That was a dinner plate.
looks like he should be a Dr. Seuss character from like the forehead up.
Wait, is that just how they decide to eat? Put food on themselves and then lick it off?
I'm telling you, someone has a fetish.
Yeah,
Several
really.
fetishes, clearly.
Look, Pelly made an appearance.
Yeah. Yes, you tell him you're much cuter than that, aren't you, pals?
Kirk has decided I need to play with him, so he's bringing me everything in the house.
Oh, no.
So I'm throwing it every now and then off screen. Is that like John Rambo?
Yes, that is
John
the answer.
Rambo Nibbler?
Monkey bird Rambo.
Also, he has pupils. Why doesn't Niddler have pupils? Why is there
just
so
has
much
green
diversity? Lots of them have pupils. What is going on here?
Is Nibbler the only one who doesn't?
Maybe.
True nobility will never reject a request. Remember that when you ask the oligarchy for something important.
Yup, now we know. No. Okay, dude, just because you had a level in protagonist doesn't mean you get to make these decisions.
Know your fucking
Like,
place.
the angle of their eyes keeps changing.
Yes.
Like, they're very slanted right now. And hers were Tula's were very slanted a second ago.
Yep, nope, screw you.
She waves like, go fuck yourself.
Okay, bye.
We're gonna leave you to
We're
die.
dooming you
Have a
guys
nice one.
to, genocide and slavery. Don't mind me.
I am yours. Remember the slavery.
It's pretty.
I've never met such a young fool. Like, are most fools older?
I mean, you wouldn't think that they'd get the chance, but...
But they had time. No, they're not in the... Oh, I guess these are the trees. Okay. Oh my god, he used his sword. His broken sword.
Oh, those teeth! I think they gave him teeth just so he could be uncomfortable and evil.
Look, it's the monk. John Rambo is a monk.
It's weird.
Yep, he still hasn't hit it.
Did he stab that? No,
he didn't stab no one.
I like the idea that this one bird monkey went out of his way to get out of slavery, and then what he did with his money was I'm gonna get some fucking teeth in here.
Yeah.
Teeth up in this motherfucker.
No, the worst part is he just stole them from everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh,
more headcanon accepted.
yes. Oh, well, that happened.
Whoa.
What is up with the ecology of this world? Oh my god.
Let's dark water. Episode 3, we get
fuck?
episode 3, 15 minutes in, we get dark water. And then they leave Ren. They're like, yep, he's dead.
Yep,
Clearly
bye.
dead, bye.
Okay, I'm a little more concerned with this whole dark water thing than I was previously. Because that was nothing like water at all. That was like a fucking roving Lovecraftian monster.
I think if you were to stat it, it would be an ooze, obviously.
Yes.
Well, you could stat it as that or as a hazard.
That's fair. It might be better as a hazard because then you wouldn't have to worry about size.
Yep. Okay, so they don't have pupils.
Yep, they have green. Maybe I don't know. Is it a ranking?
All of the
like
other
certain
bird monkeys'
castes
teeth.
of monkey
That's why
birds?
they have no teeth. What they would know? No, he just took out the people's teeth. Probably bucks.
I like how Tim Curry. Yep, now he has teeth and pupils. Wait, for selling out your race, hey, I know you're a race trader, but that's putting it a little bit on the nose, you know?
Fair. I mean, he did betray his race on his account, on this guy's account. So I mean.
Yeah, but okay, now they have pupils.
Maybe it's Indian ringnecks. They can pin their pupils and make them bigger or smaller.
Okay, wait. Oh, they have white pupils.
Also, why did they need a stirring speech to be like, oh, hey, maybe we should not be slaves?
Oh, no.
It wasn't even a good speech.
Good user, Tim Curry.
That guy's sweet ass dead.
Yeah.
Ripped the morale out of him.
Why is that thing walking, not flying?
I don't know, but those forks look pretty menacing.
They do. Could some of it be dark water?
Dark water. Oh. Oh, they think he's dead.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. He's clearly dead.
No, he's got white pupils. And he's just always cross-eyed. No, I don't know now.
I was gonna say, I thought that was the shine marks.
How does that work on her wings, that cloth?
I don't know. Maybe it's a mark of nobility in that it's oh man, I don't have to fly because I'm the queen.
Like how men used to wear high heels for that reason, or the long sleeves in Chinese culture.
Maybe the royal monkey birds have really tiny ass little hands.
They do. They have tiny fucking heads.
Oh snap!
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty weird. What the fuck?
Did her eyes change color?
Okay, they're just flat colors. Just flat colors for a lot of that. That's all that. Oh, what? I can't get my eyes off it now. Are there any lines?
And they really like that blue glow effect.
They do.
I mean, I like the blue glow.
True, but fair enough. No, you don't want it to be. You don't want to be You want some ocean. You want it to be able to move. You don't want completely calm.
I mean, the wind apparently doesn't necessarily matter in this universe.
When he was holding that like gem up, I was just waiting for like one of those seagulls to swoop down and grab it.
Just
Like,
grab it.
fuck.
That seemed like a non sequitur, but okay.
Yup. His face kind of has like an equine quality sometimes when they draw it. Like proportions.
Oh, and why? Also, if you look at the eyes of like the face of the ship, the eyes have teeth.
Oh my god, it's like the Corinthian from what's it called?
Yes, from Sandman.
From Sandman, yeah. I always wondered about the logistics of how those eyes ate other eyes, because you couldn't get like them around the mouth around the other eyes.
Maybe they're kind of like Alien, and like the alien, and like they had little mouths inside of the mouths, and they reached out and ate
I always imagined they kind of like French kissed the other eye and like sucked it out.
Ooh, ooh.
Anyway,
no, I'm good.
So more headcanon that Savannah doesn't want.
No, but rejected.
Yeah. All right, so monkey semen, sucking eyes, and what was the other one?
I don't remember, and I don't want to.
Okay. So, all right, so that was the third episode, guys.
Yep, that happened.
Dude.
So Mike, you've been relatively quiet on your like opinion on this. So what do you think?
What am I supposed to think? That's what's killing me, because normally I form an opinion based on what I think the message is, and like, what is the message in Darkwater?
That's true, because like the pollution allegory doesn't necessarily hold up, because I don't think it ever tells us where the hell dark water comes from.
But again, that did not look like pollution. That looked like a dark-ass fucking Lovecraftian horror rolling around, which is just like, what?
I mean, it clearly has an agenda, because like there's some mystic druid island, and like the dark water eats it or something. Like it clearly has goals.
Yeah, there seems like there's a sentience there, and it's not necessarily tied to toxicity. Just what I would associate.
I gotta point something out that I just found out. And I don't know if this is like fully true, but I don't see anything. So it looks like they had toys from the show, right?
Uh-huh.
And let's see. So we have Ayaz Ren, Niddler, some guy named Zoli, I think he's in the later season. The ship, Bloth, Peter Cullen's
Why
dude.
is Ayaz like gray?
I have no idea.
Is he a zombie?
But going all the way down there's a guy named Jote who gets an action figure. Tula gets no action figure. And you see in the back of the box, she's the only one who does not get an action figure.
What?
Like,
That's some bullshit.
what the fuck?
Like, like I remember Zuli. He turns up for maybe an episode.
No.
And Tula gets
Jote. Jote, a minor villain on the side with a face like a fucking trash compactor ate it, and like a crab claw hand gets a toy, and like secondary supporting character Tula doesn't.
Yep. Nope.
Wow. So
also, this website is super basic.
Yeah, it is some like. Oh no! Copyright 2003, the virtual toy chest. It's been around for a while. So Savannah, what is your take on this? Obviously, you have a connection to Pirates of Darkwater.
Yes, no, it was definitely one of my favorites when I was growing up. I would say that I think that it holds up surprisingly well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we should do more of these.
I would be down to do another one of these. You know, I'm not sure that it needs a message, Mike. It's just kind of to me, it just kind of was like
Well, I don't necessarily care what the message is, but that's where I start to form my opinion on like what were the people making this trying to do, and then
I think they were trying to animate their D&D game.
I think they were trying to like have a they're clearly trying to capitalize on pirates. They want to do an adventure show, you know. We were talking about like how Thundar the Barbarians and stuff, like and the Herculoids and stuff, like it's the same type of thing. It's just with pirates. Like they don't care about the plot. It's episodic. I mean, like there's some interconnecting things where like the 13 treasures.
That's kind of what gets me. If you don't really care, and they're just doing it for the toys, and like, why am I supposed to be interested?
I don't think it was for the toys. I didn't have a big toy line. And yeah, you linked me those things. That's like a more recent toy. They didn't have a lot of toys for this.
I don't know.
I do remember having I think my brothers had a Ren toy for some reason. We got a tag sale when I was a kid. But
I think that if we can, we should do a riff track for the Fire and Ice movie.
Ooh, maybe.
I do that. Or Cool World.
Let's say I can't. I definitely can't do one for Heavy Metal because I've literally watched that movie probably 20 times and I would not stop talking. Like I know the behind the scenes production, every little thing, and what was cut and what was added, and I don't know. It's like when I left my house in Arizona, I couldn't take all my movies and stuff. That was one of the ones I was like, nope. That was
there we go.
The one I needed. Yeah, we can do Fire and Ice or maybe whatever.
The rock and roll one. I gotta look up the rock and roll one now.
Wizards?
No, I love Wizards, but that's not the one I'm referring to.
Rock and Rule?
Rock and Rule, yeah.
It was.
That was not.
I haven't seen it, but it was on the similar videos whenever I looked up Fire and Ice.
Ah. All right, guys. So let's bring this to a close.
That was the boxing movie. Oh.
And we will come back to this maybe at a later time.
Yeah, and we will be back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Do we have our next
with
guest?
a not riff track?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Well, Savannah, you're the guest person. Tell us who's gonna be.
Yeah, In Jolly will be coming on. I know he's done other things, but what I know him from is the City of the Seven Seraphs project.
Oh, cool.
I know he lives like an hour north of me in Pennsylvania. Woo, Pennsylvania!
Ooh, fun trivia.
I will actually be in Pennsylvania at some point this summer, I think.
I might be visiting New York in August.
Oh well, come on up. We're all coming down to the city.
We'll be visiting neither of those places, so y'all have fun.
All right, guys. Well, thanks once again for joining us, and we'll see you in a little bit.